also a perfectly fine response. To act quickly to help others. The time has come where you can no longer ignore them. Capricorn, welcome to your June 2026 reading. Let's get started.
As always, we'll be using our classic Mystic Compass spread, starting here at the north. This card will represent the area of your life that has to do with housing, finances, career, etc. And then we've got an action item to follow. Over here to the east, we've got our thoughts, mindset, focus, dreams, as well as an action item to complement. Down here at the south, we've got our passions, our belief systems, anything that gets us really fired up, that gets us going, and our motivation, as well as a corresponding action item. Over here to the west, we've got our feelings and emotions, anything that is touching us in a deep emotional way, as well as an action item that corresponds. Finally, we've got one card in the center to tie everything together to show us what exactly we are looking at as the main point of the reading of this month and how everything is interconnected.
To the north, Ace of Swords. A lot of you are thinking about new beginnings in terms of career, finances, health, housing. So wherever those thoughts are, the thoughts are sprouting. Let's see what your action item is here. King of Cups. Okay, so with each of those thoughts, whenever you're thinking about these new beginnings, whatever that means for you, Capricorn, you're going to allow your emotions to guide you in the right direction. So maybe you're thinking about a new part of town to live in, or like a new business idea or something. Let your emotions guide you and really like be the expert in the room. Your emotions are going to tell you what it is that is the best fit for you, and they're going to let you know where you need to be. Okay. To the east, we've got Seven of Pentacles. All right, so you've been thinking about also, there's a lot of thinking going on for you this month, Capricorn. You're thinking about how or if, or if now is the time to really like reap some of the benefits that you've sown from before. So like some of you have put away money into a little nest egg and into different types of investments, and you might be thinking about pulling the money out. If you are interested in an investing course that I highly recommend, it's linked in the comments below. Definitely recommend this program because it's going to teach you how to create a personalized investment plan for yourself and your family if it's more than just you. But this is something that you've been thinking about or that you are starting to think about. And let's see, what is your action item here? 10 of Wands. Love it. You do not need to have everything figured out all at once. And some of what you've been thinking about and considering is taking money out of your investments and what you've been able to save over time to share with other people, which is a really beautiful sentiment, but it is not your job to help everybody. So really be decisive and thinking about who it is that you want to help and why and in what capacity. So maybe somebody, a family member, has lost their job and they asked you for $10,000, and maybe you want to only give them $1,000. Or maybe you just want to say, this is not my issue, and I'm not even close to this family member. They're only coming out of the woodwork to ask me for money, and I want nothing to do with them. That's also a perfectly fine response. Alrighty, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you down south. The Chariot. there is some major movement here in terms of your spirituality and your connection to the divine. It's very quick moving and very forceful. So when you're getting these spiritual messages, you need to pay attention. Some of you have been ignoring the spiritual messages for years, even though you know what's happening, you know that they're there. Now it's not, the time has come where you can no longer ignore them. Let's see what your action item is here. 5 of Pentacles. You're going to be putting into action, into tangible action, your beliefs, and doing so quickly. So if part of your belief system is involving reciprocity or philanthropy, so reciprocity being the giving and receiving between two people or two entities, two bodies, and then philanthropy being the giving of time, money, or other resources. You're thinking about like you have a quick prompting, rather, not even thoughts. This is a prompting from the universe to act quickly to help others in their times of need. So this is something that you're being asked to do as part of your spirituality. So you need to figure out quite quickly what that is and then act accordingly. To the west, we've got, in the realm of your feelings and emotions, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very mothering energy and a reminder that we can be benevolent and stern at the same time, and that all emotions are welcome, and that we, by sharing emotions, we are also sharing a form of wealth. We're sharing, and we can show that we care by giving material items or monetary equivalent to someone. Let's see what your action item is here. 9 of Swords. A lot of you are sitting in the shadows, worrying about what's next, overcome with anxiety, and just worry and not sure if you're making the right choices. You need to really come back into the feeling aspect of things and what feels like the right choice. Like if you're giving a donation to a person, a charity, etc., and it doesn't feel like the right choice, then don't do it. If let your feelings guide the way, and that's sort of a theme for you overall here that we've seen so far, Capricorn, is letting your feelings really take the lead. We have one more card tying everything together. Let's see what it is. The Moon. The Moon card reminds us that everything comes in cycles. So when you're going through a time of giving, that time will come to an end. If you are just like giving and giving and giving, it will stop eventually. If you're in a period of quick things being quick moving, that will also come to an end. There will be another time of actions occurring at a more slow and steady pace. So everything comes and goes in cycles. That is your reminder overall for the month. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I will see you next time. Please be sure to check out your sun, rising, moon, and Venus signs for more information about you in this month ahead. If this video resonated with you, please like, comment, and share with a friend.